The preterite and the imperfect are two verb tenses that we have to talk about the past. But we use them in slightly different ways. So when do we use the preterite? Well, if we were to think about it in terms of pictures, anytime you start something. So we'll think about that right there as a start. Or when you finished something. That would also be a time to use the preterite. So for example, to start something, yesterday I began to study. Preterite. Last week I finished the novel. Preterite. Or if we know exactly how long something took, or a duration of time, I spent 6 hours reading. Spent, we know the exact amount of time, and so we're going to use the preterite here. Another way we can use the preterite is if we have a series of completed actions. The imperfect is something where we don't know a beginning or an end. And so we'll call that an ongoing action. And a lot of times when we're using this, if we can use the words used to, I used to read a lot when I was a kid, imperfect. Or something that was ongoing, I was reading yesterday. Well, we don't know when you started, and we don't know when you finished, and for that reason, we're going to use imperfect. Another way is if we are going to describe physical or mental states. I wasn't feeling very well yesterday. More than likely, we're going to use the imperfect. Another way that sometimes people like to describe the imperfect is if you're starting to tell a story and you are describing the scene. Scene setting. It's also kind of trying to provide some more details. Yesterday, I got up, I ate breakfast, I took a shower, I drove to school, I entered class. Each of those are one of our series actions. They move our story forward. But maybe we want to give some extra details about what was happening. So we could say, yesterday, I got up, and I was really tired. That really tired is a physical or emotional state. I went downstairs and the house was cold. I ate breakfast, but I was still hungry. Are we over being hungry? No. So you can see how these two can relate to each other as we're telling stories. There are lots more examples that I could give you, but really the best thing that you can do is go out and try a few on your own. In textbooks and online, a lot of times you'll find a paragraph where you have to choose between the preterite and the imperfect. And that's really the best thing that you can do. Alright, go out and try a few on your own and let me know how it goes. Suerte!